And there it is. God, it's big, isn't it? I didn't think this through. Ooh, there's nothing like a nice bit of chicken.
This service is operated by East Midlands Railway.
Hello you, and welcome to this vlog, the start of a 4-part series. Initially this was just going to be a trip to the hospital for my regular heart checkup, but I thought why not make the most of it and turn it into a little adventure. Unfortunately what you've just seen is me throwing my bag down with the 360 camera attached, and I just realised. Warning, wide load.
Letting people know that a wide load is coming through.
And immediately I forgot about the camera and its lenses. Few indeed. Luckily the lenses looked fine. Anyway, I'll be visiting a few London attractions. But first, today I attempt to take a trip on the rather tall London Eye. Because I'm staying for a few days, we have to get to the hotel, which is actually one of 2 different hotels I'm staying in. Let's see what the journey has in store for us. If some of you don't know, I have something in common with the London Eye. We both just have the one eye. Also, if you haven't watched one of my videos before, I have a serious heart condition called dilated cardiomyopathy, which means I get tired easily and a bit breathless, so bear with me while I plod around. The first part of our train journey is over and we arrive in Grantham. Now to get over to the other side for platform 1 and our train to London. I like the flower display in the LNER train. Time for a toilet break, I think. For today's trip, I decided to treat myself to a first class upgrade.
Train now approaching platform 1 does not stop here. Well clear of the edge, platform
1. Looks like I need zone 2 for my carriage, which is further down the platform. I think it's zone 2 anyway, I'd better check. L.
The next train to arrive at platform 4 will be the 13:15 East Midlands Railway service to Norwich.
Penalty fares apply on this service. You must buy a ticket before boarding this train.
I'm glad the train's coming because it's very cold. I need zone 2 and L. Now, unfortunately for me and my anxiety, and also partially my OCD, there was someone sitting in my seat. So I quickly walked away to double check that I wasn't wrong, and my phone confirmed I wasn't, so I did the perfectly natural thing of avoiding all confrontation and sat in a different seat. Luckily the sign said this seat was not booked for the rest of the journey, however it could be at any time, which led to me being rather anxious someone else might want it. I guess a little message here is please check the signs to see if the seat you're about to sit in is booked. I have said before when someone's been sat in my seat, on this occasion I saw the guy had loads of papers and a laptop and was rather settled, so I just left it. Moving on, we have a look at today's menu. If you want to read it further, please feel free to pause the video.
Anything to eat if you haven't already eaten? We haven't got any of those left.
No.
Sorry.
There's only plain sandwiches.
We've got those wraps.
I'll just have some crisps, please.
Anything else?
And that's it, thank you. Here's my sad face that there's nothing on the menu that I'd like to eat.
Got those, fancy it. Got a ham sandwich, yeah?
Oh yeah, that would be nice. Thank you very much. And thank you very much to that kind man who went and got me a special sandwich and some Primula cheese to dunk breadsticks in. It was a mini sandwich, but very nice. and I had my fancy Piper's crisps to go with it.
Any hot drinks?
Cup of tea with milk,
Yes,
please.
certainly.
Thank you. You get something thrown about there.
Oh, you do. Always worry in case that spill it. Even 20 years later, still worry. Are you going to have
Some biscuits, please.
some black pepper as well for you?
Thank you very much.
You want one?
You can't beat some buttery and crumbly shortbread with a cup of tea. Well, we are finally here at London King's Cross, and I was going to use the first class lounge because I paid for it, but unfortunately it is closed for refurbishment, which I didn't know because they don't tell you when you book. So that's fun. I was hoping to go use the toilet and have a quick drink, but no, can't go there. And it's not open until spring. I won't be using that for a while. The most annoying thing is I have first class for the journey back, and I can't use it for that either. Fun.
Yes, isn't that splendid?
Now I've got to exit the train station and then walk all the way to the back of the train station again to go and use the toilet before I find my way on the underground. It was at this moment I realised I was filming with the 360 camera with the lens cap on. What a rookie error. Hello sir, can I help you at all? Well, it's raining lightly, so that's fun. Just used the ticket and got out of the barrier. Now I really need the toilet. Welcome to King's Cross Station. Not as busy as I thought it would be, but still quite busy. Unfortunately, I've got to go to the very end now, to where the toilets are. And it's a bit of a walk. I'm out of breath already. I need to stop for a minute. Can't just stop where you fancy though, because people walk into you. So I'm going all the way down there to the end. After a quick toilet break, I have a look for further directions. Victoria, southbound Oxford Circus. Something catches the corner of my eye. A very random train set inside the waiting area. Well, the train set isn't something I was expecting to see in the family waiting area. It's nice to watch that. Unfortunately, I've got to get to the hotel, and then I have booked a time slot on the London Eye. Hopefully that's nice, although it's raining and it's cloudy, so I don't know how good my view will be. Now it's time to get on the underground, so that's going to be fun. And there's the entrance to the underground over there. What's the big JCB thing? It's just a digger in a box, I think. I can have a very slow wobble over to it, and it is a slow wobble, that's all I can do. Oh yes, it's a big digger in a box. Not sure why they have a big digger in a box, but it's there. Wish me luck, it's time to go onto the underground. And it's starting to rain more too. I can't lug this bag down the stairs even though it's short. Ooh, downhill, I can do downhill. It's further than I remember.
Customer information.
from Thursday the 19th until Sunday the 22nd of February. However, journey times in the affected areas will be significantly increased. Please download the TfL Go app or visit the TfL website to plan your journey.
It's nothing. Antonio, don't touch that. It's dirty. Get your Antonio.
Don't do that, Antonio. Victoria line.
Is the guy not here? He was here a minute ago.
For some reason, there appeared to be a lot of confusion at the ticket barrier, with people standing in front of it and behind it, which makes using it slightly difficult.
There are minor delays on the Piccadilly line and Central line. The northbound Northern line is partially suspended. There are severe delays on the Victoria line.
There will be severe delays on the Victoria line. It's the one I'm getting. Oh. I wish I could walk this fast.
Northern and Piccadilly lines, national and international rail services. This station has step-free access. Victoria Line train to Brixton.
Made it. Just.
Please stand clear of the closing door. Brixton and Central Line.
This stop is Oxford Circus. Changing here for the Bakerloo line, and I'll take that to Waterloo Station. I'm shattered already. At least London Eye is going to be close to the hotel. Just got to get there first. Yes, got to get there, and walking is not my strong point. Unfortunately, because of my heart condition, I get very out of breath and lose energy extremely fast. It's funny, I saw that Hercules sign just as I got off the train. It's been a show I've wanted to see for a while. Bakerloo? Is this Bakerloo? Yes. 4 stops. Of course, it's the longest part of the journey and it's busier. Ooh, seats.
Mind the gap, please.
Minding the gap at Waterloo Station. Now, which way do I have to go? There's one way to find out, and that was to check my phone. Luckily, the London Underground has Wi-Fi in most of its stations. I wanted to check what was the nearest exit to use to get to my hotel the quickest. Waterloo was a very busy station and it was quite overwhelming. I couldn't wait to get out. I really hope the walk isn't too far. It didn't look too far on Google Maps. Let's see how far it is in reality. Finally out of the underground, and now to find the hotel. My phone says that the best way there is via the exit of York Road from Waterloo Station, so that's the way I'm going, I believe. That's what the big sign says anyway. So we will see if it's easy or not. It looks like the way I should go from Google Maps. It just seems to be the furthest exit. Oh no, actually it's quite close. York Road, exit 3. And then I really hope the journey is not too far from here, because I'm shattered. And I want a little bit of a rest. I don't know if I go left or right now. I want a bit of a rest before the London Eye. Is this the way to Amarillo? No, but hopefully it's the way to the hotel. Over there is the IMAX cinema. Massive screen, the size of 5 double-decker buses on top of each other. It's pretty big and definitely worth going to, especially if you're seeing a 3D film, which unfortunately with one eye I can't see anymore. KFC over there, have to remember that, might come in handy. Might be able to order a KFC to the hotel tonight or something. I'll see what I feel like. I don't know if I feel like going to sit down in the restaurant tonight. I have to say I got pretty tired on the underground trying to walk from the King's Cross entrance to the Victoria line. I think I had to stop about 4 times on the way. Oh, and if you're wondering how I got some of the shots on the tube and walking about, I have this handy little clip that goes on the strap of my bag, and the Insta360 can clip in and clip out really easily. It just unlocks with a twist, so it's quite handy. Hopefully the shots actually come out all right. Ooh, that stinks of weed. I hate that smell. Such a sweet, sickly smell. I don't like sweet, sickly things. I'm not much of a dessert person. I have to have another pause of walking soon. I just stopped a minute ago, but I'm done in already. Whew. I don't think I've got far to go. There's a Premier Inn just here, which I might get breakfast from. Ooh, look. There's the London Eye. Takeoff is 4:30.
You see what I was talking about earlier?
So there's the Premier Inn over there, and I'm just round the corner. I think. Waterloo Station, part of Guy's and St Thomas Hospital here. Just having a quick stand, exhausted, out of breath. And from the last clip I didn't get very far. And this is the outside of that Premier Inn building. And I'm also standing right next to County Hall, which is all of this big building you can see all the way along here. It houses Shrek's Adventure, the Sea Life Centre, the London Dungeons, and has the London Eye right outside. And that's all the activities that I'm going to be doing while I'm staying here over the weekend. And I'll tell you how much it all was later. And here we have the massive and rather fancy looking Park Plaza Hotel, which isn't where I'm staying. I'm staying in this little tiny brother or sister here on the side. It was cheaper. And cheaper is good. And it's still quite fancy, but I managed to get it with my Tesco Club Card vouchers. So that's quite good. Saved just over £160, I think. Now it's time to go and check in. Hopefully they have my booking. And hopefully I've not booked too much and I managed to do it all. Ooh, I hate these doors. And these doors feature every time I enter the hotel. There was another way, but I wanted to face my fear. Hello, can I check in please? I have some nice water and apples available for guests. Very shiny, I wonder if they're polished. I think I'll treat myself. I've got my key card, nice and wood looking, and I'm on the 3rd floor. Don't mind if I do. It's chilled as well. Let's get to that room and freshen up. Right, where are we? 3:15. 3:15. 13, 328. This way. 3:13, 326. This way. Well, it looks nice and colourful down there. I'll have to do a little walk around while I'm here. Makes me a bit dizzy looking down there. 322. He's going down. 321. Oh no, they're going down. I've got quite far to walk. Oh, I don't. Here it is. 3:15. Let's get out my fancy room card. Ooh, there's a TV as soon as you walk in, and the bed. Oh, a sofa bed. Oh, I don't need that. Why have I got the sofa bed out? I wanted the sofa. Oh, I'll just have to take it apart. As far as I'm aware, I've only booked for one person. They did say one person at the desk. Nice big TV here. I'll probably just relax on the bed anyway, really. This looks nice. I'm going to get all these bags off and then I'll give you a tour. Right, well, the room tour will have to wait because I don't have that much time. It's currently 4:21 and my flight on the London Eye is 4:30. So I better get a move on. But you can see the view quickly from here. It is, I believe that's Waterloo train station. Best get moving. I've got to see the London Eye. Well, I did my normal thing and I haven't given myself enough time. I haven't planned very well because it's 4:30, which is the time I'm supposed to join the queue.
Reception. Doors open.
And that up there is where I'm heading, but unfortunately there's a building in the way. I think I can go straight down here and then over. That button didn't work. Oh, yeah. I should be able to go down here and then right, I think. Shame I can't go straight through this very grand building. The County Hall. I think there's another Premier Inn in the side. I was right. And there is the other Premier Inn. I could have been even closer in that one. But I didn't book it because with the Tesco vouchers, I had to book through hotel.com and that gave me the £160 off. And even though my room's quite expensive, it worked out cheaper to pay for a more expensive room with the vouchers than the Premier Inn. And there it is. God, it's big, isn't it? I'm going to be up there. I didn't think this through. That's tall. Ooh. Wow. It is tall. I don't like heights. What am I doing? Oh, we'll have a go. I've meant to do it for years. Why not, eh? Short walk from the hotel here. I'm so out of breath. Oh. Now I've got to find the entrance or the ticket bit over here, I think. Why is it so tall? That's not good, is it? How tall it is. Oh, this is the entrance. Well, we're here. So big I can't fit it all in.
I know that's right.
Ooh. It's funny to think that's what they set a load of fireworks off from on New Year's. Well, I'm through security easily. I just have to tell them that I've got a pacemaker because I can't be wanded. But I have to do that everywhere there's gates or people with wands because it can interfere and it's going to pick it up anyway because it's metal, so there's not much point. I can't take it out for them and put it on the side. So now I'm just waiting to board and then panic. I really hope it doesn't rain because what I didn't do is bring my umbrella with me. At least it's not too far back to the hotel. And also, at least it's not too far for the Sea Life Centre and the London Dungeons and Shrek's Adventure, which I also have booked. 2 of them I've got booked tomorrow and 1 on Sunday. Then I have to try and book Madame Tussauds, but I haven't done that yet. And then I have my hospital appointment on Monday. Getting nearer to the entrance to the pod. If I enjoy it, maybe one day I'll have to book the champagne pod. It's good that the queue moves quite fast, mainly because those pods keep spinning. And there's the pod, and there's the water. And here comes our pod. And we are on the London Eye. I like it so far because it's on the ground. Big Ben, or well, the tower, and the Houses of Parliament.
Hello and welcome to the London Eye. Are you ready to be part of London's skyline? Whilst you're enjoying the amazing views, the ride might stop briefly at times just to help other guests get on. This is totally normal.
And this is everything that I'm doing this weekend. Going up. Quite high already, but quite a bit to go as well.
Got stuck, you were looking
for clues, but that just made you more confused. You just need to see how lovely, how lovely, how lovely it is for you. Got stuck, you went looking for clues, but that just made you more confused. You just need to see how lovely, how lovely, how lovely it is for you. The waiting's done and you find your home right here. A light goes off and it clicks, you figure out. You put it off, yeah you did it. Life didn't fall apart with it. Couldn't miss what was intended. Let the fears fly away, ride it out like a wave. Call it in on your favors, call them in. Let the fears fly away, ride it out like a wave. Allow yourself some grace, you can have it. Just like the wind, just let it pass through. Just put it past you, you do what you do. Just like the wind, just let it pass through. Just put it past you, you do what you do. Nothing happened by accident. Flowers.
It's not too bad actually. Slow moving and it doesn't wobble or bounce about. It's quite enjoyable. I thought I was going to panic because it was quite high up, but nearly at the top and it's alright.
Let the fears fly away, ride it out like a wave, calling in all your favors.
Well, we've just been over the top and we're on our way back down again. And of course, it's chucking it down with rain and I have no umbrella. Fun times.
Just like the wind, just let it pass through. Just put it past you, you do what you do. Just like the wind.
Please stand in the photo areas as indicated by the footprint on the capsule floor. And remember to smile.
If I remember correctly, over there, County Hall is fish and chips. So that's one option. Another option is KFC delivered to the room. Not sure which yet. And we are slowly coming into land.
We are now approaching the exit platform.
Thank you. Ooh, it's going quite fast when you get off. I nearly flew over feet overhead or arse over shoulder, whichever you prefer. That was fun though, it wasn't scary at all. Now the not enjoyable part is trying to go back to the hotel or for fish and chips without being absolutely soaked. And I don't need their picture, so I'm going to skip the queue for this bit. And it's just getting dark, so I get to see London and the lights as well. Well, since I am absolutely shattered from travelling today and right this second it's not raining, I think I'm going to head back to the hotel room and then I might order something to the hotel or look at their menu. I might try the fish and chips tomorrow. And hopefully it's not raining, but I think it's supposed to be raining all weekend.
Let the fears fly away, ride it out like a wave. Allow yourself some grace, you can have it. Just like the wind, just let it pass through. Just put it past you.
I don't have a very good sense of direction, so now I'm trying to figure out where I am. I believe I'm going the right way. Well, I remember there's a Premier Inn, I'm right next to that, so... And then it's left, and then I should be looking at the hotel. Ooh, there's a Subway there. That might make quite a good lunch tomorrow. And here we go, the big square that I walked through to get here. So, I know I've gone the right way, but I'm so very tired. And now it's time to go and put my feet up, I think, and then think about food, which might be KFC. I'm gonna have a look on the Uber Eats app, see what's around. I do hate it when the man goes green. I was enjoying having a stand. And here we are, Park Plaza, County Hall, London. Ooh, dear. It's a walk. Oh, my back's killing me. I would have brought my wheelchair, but it's just far too much to do. Hopefully after a good rest, I'll be alright to look around the London dungeons tomorrow morning. Oh, I hate these doors. Why do they spin? Let's see what it looks like from the top floor. Squeaky. There's no balcony there. If I go down one more floor, then I should have a balcony I can look over. Here we go. Floor 13. Should be able to have a look on that floor. Far too high. Don't like it. It makes my stomach go looking down there. Let's go back to the safety of the hotel room. And we'll have a quick tour around as well, because we've not done that yet. What lift are we? Anyone will do. Just give me a lift. Hello. Your movie. Are you coming? This one? Oh, no. The next one. I must have been waiting 5 minutes for that lift. All the way back down to floor 3. Back at 3:15. Let's get in and relax. Oh, the TV's still on. A bit dark. Let's have some light, shall we? And if you're liking the video so far, please like and subscribe. Finally. Let me sort myself out and then I'll give you the full tour. And let's start the room tour with the front door. Immediately there is a TV, a wardrobe, and then the area where there should be a sofa. But right now it's been transformed into a sofa bed, and I'd much rather have the sofa bed to be able to sit on it and enjoy the TV. Although this TV next to the sofa is a lot smaller than the TV in with the main bed, so I'll probably just watch it on there. Let's just turn some of these lights on. Well, I would turn the lights on, but they're unplugged, and the plug's behind here. I'll see if I can plug it in. There we are, that's a bit better, a bit brighter. And for a sofa bed, it does look rather comfortable, so I'll have a lie on it later just to see what it's like. Got some fancy lights in here that come on when you open up the cupboard, and you have an ironing board and an iron and a safe. The doors don't quite properly align. There we go. In the middle we have the bathroom and also this kitchenette. So a little space next to it here for putting your makeup on and things. So we have a microwave and a sink, a cooler for your wine or champagne, and the kettle. It's a bit dark, so I'll turn the light on, I think. Oh. That light doesn't seem to do anything. There are lights up here, but it's not working, which is a shame. But what is nice, you do get some Biscoff biscuits and Twinings tea. And here's my highly polished apple from downstairs. I'll have that later as a dessert. You've got a little sink, and there's a fridge here. What's in this bit? Oh, I've got some water in there, which is nice. And I have some bits to wash up, and a drawer. It's a bit wonky. Another drawer. Oh, that's a fake drawer. And we have some plates and cutlery. And what's in here? We've got some mugs which are nicely displayed with a napkin and a spoon in place. Then right next to the kitchen we have the bathroom. It's got a bath, but it's also got a separate shower. And the bath looks a little bit old in places, but the baths get marked. That doesn't look dirty, so that's fine. And quite a large shower as well, so I'll be giving that a go later on. And there's this sink and the toilet, a big mirror. The sink looks all right, quite clean, apart from a little bit of grime over here. Things happen like that, don't they? And then leaving the bathroom, we go into the main bedroom. And you can see I've been sitting up in bed just relaxing since I got back from the London Eye. And we've got a very big window here, which the view is of Waterloo train station. And you can see a train just arriving there. And then there's some kind of bar. I can't hear anything from outside. And then we've got a nice TV area with quite a big TV. I think I'll probably watch it in here. Then there's an area to sit and a desk as well. I've only laid down on the bed very briefly, but it seems quite comfortable. I'll let you know how it is in the morning. And that's it for the room tour, really. Not much else to see. It's a big space and it's very nice. I might pop over to the Premier Inn, which is right next door, for breakfast because it's a bit more expensive here. But what I do have to do now, because it's just gone 6 PM, is decide what I'm having to eat. And I might get something delivered, I'm not sure yet. And get something delivered, I did. And I left a description of myself for the driver. Tall, blue shirt, one eye, blue glasses. How very posh and fancy. I have a KFC, a nice wine glass, a bottle of drink. That's not me farting, it's a very creaky chair. And I've got plates and cutlery. Ooh, that's a squeaky chair. Let's get this nice KFC meal out of the bag and into my belly. Okay, I might have lowered the tone of the room just a little bit by bringing a bucket of chicken into it, but oh well, I'm really hungry. And it sounded like a very easy option. Chicken and bed for me. And I think it's the London Dungeons in the morning. Ooh, there's nothing like a nice bit of chicken from a bucket. Oh yeah, and I'm being very posh and fancy with Pepsi Max from a wine glass. Bon appetit. That's good chicken. It's tasty and it's surprisingly hot too. Now it's late. I am exhausted. So I think it's time I tried to get some sleep because we have a busy day tomorrow. And hopefully I haven't packed too much in the day for me. All the attractions I'm going to tomorrow are very close, just as close as the London Eye was. But for now, that's the end of this vlog. Hopefully we'll see you in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please give it a like and a subscribe to make sure you see the next one. Have a great day and tatty bye. And if you do subscribe, you'll make sure you don't miss part 2, where I find myself some breakfast, visit the London Dungeons, and take a trip underwater to the Sea Life Centre. Thanks for watching and tatty bye.